What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and of course, ridiculousness. And we're continuing with our first time watch reaction series, I guess. But this time, we're jumping back in time into the DeLorean. Go back to, what, 1941, I guess it is? Yeah, 1941. To Citizen Kane, I guess a classic, a masterpiece, some say. I mean, I guess on Rotten Tomatoes, it has 100%. So I've never seen it. I honestly have no idea. I'm assuming it's about a guy that's a citizen and his name's Kane. That's all I got. But before I get into that, let me know what your thoughts of Citizen Kane are. Is it a masterpiece? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it one that you recommend to people? I honestly, again, I have no clue. So after this watch through and reaction, we'll find out if I think it's a classic. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh man, I completely forgot that everything is 4:3 ratio, so this is only taking up half my screen right now. Citizen Kane. Ba-dun-dun-dun. That's what they need. They need some guitar riffing right there. Is this movie like a suspense, a thriller, a murder mystery, potentially? I don't know, I guess we will find out. Also, while this film is warming up, fun fact, the reason it is in black and white is because color was not invented until 1950. Look it up, people. Fun fact right there. Ah. Rosebud. This is very trippy, the way they're doing like fisheye lens all the way back then. So Rosebud. Some dude died. Snow globe, Rosebud. That's all the clues we got.
News on the march!
Obituaries. I couldn't even read that. In Exandu did Kubula Khan a stately pleasure. Man, I can't read that quick. Wow.
Today, Junior! Almost as legendary as Florida's Xanadu, world's largest private pleasure ground.
I love me a good pleasure ground, people.
The beast of the field and jungle, two of each, the biggest private zoo since Noah.
Is Citizen Kane Michael Jackson?
Landlord leaves many stones to the Kane.
Oh, there we go. Charles Foster Kane dies after lifetime. Kane, publisher. Kane, sponsor.
I shall read to the committee a prepared statement which I have brought with me.
I'm loving all of the accents or the old-timey language that these people are throwing around right now.
Charles Foster Kane, in every essence of his social...
Twice married, twice divorced.
Kane kind of looks like a hint of Michael Keaton, honestly. Like if Michael Keaton was alive in the 1940s.
1918 in a motor accident. Suddenly, less than 1 week before election, defeat.
In Love Nest.
Ignominious.
Ooh.
Defeat that set back for 20 years.
It's gonna hurt you, man.
In the US.
If you're gonna be going to an orgy, you gotta be hiding that stuff.
Then, last week,
oh no,
as it must to all men,
he
death
is
to Charles Foster Kane.
Dead.
News on the march. That's it. Hello.
Oh my gosh, I was like, why is this movie doing exposition so much? So are they making a movie about him?
70 years.
Who was his love?
Come on, reveal someone's face, people. I don't like this lighting.
When he comes home, get in touch with everybody that ever worked for him, whoever loved him, whoever hated his guts. I don't mean go through the city directory, of course.
I feel like that's a joke. But if I know Rosebud like I do know, it's the code that you put into The Sims to get $2,000. Rosebud, Rosebud, Rosebud.
Get out!
Sorry.
Get out.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, I'll text you.
I asked her. She never heard of Rosebud.
Interesting. Another wrinkle in the mystery of Rosebud. So I'm assuming we're gonna figure out who the hell the Rosebud is throughout this whole thing.
From his manuscript to be used by you.
I will say, I am impressed by the way that they're using sound in a movie that was made in 1941. Like the lighting as well. The lighting's pretty good. I don't like this lighting. Cue the reading montage. Charles Foster Kane was a man of mystery. Oh, okay. Now, are we gonna get his whole life as a story? Like it's gonna go back in time. We're gonna get him through his time. That's what it looks like. It's really smart to have him in the background through that window as well. That's really cool that they're doing that.
I want you to stop.
Let's hope it's all for the best.
It is.
So are they selling their kid?
This is Mr. Thatcher, Charles. Oh.
How do you do, Charles?
He comes from the east.
East? I thought you said Weast.
Weast? What kind of compass are you reading, lad?
Why, Charles, you almost hurt me.
Charles, oh Charles. Man, the olden times when you could just essentially trade your child for a lot of money.
I think it would be fun to run a newspaper.
I like the look at the camera. Hello.
Continue this philanthropic enterprise. This inquirer that's costing you $1 million a year.
You know, Mr. Thatcher, at the rate of $1 million a year, I'll have to close this place in 60 years.
Oh, dang. Dropping that mic. I got all the money, people. All right, now we're jumping to 1929. Let's do it.
And sure, seek your advice. This depression, temporary. There's always the chance that you'll die richer than I will.
My mother should have chosen a less reliable banker. Well, I think I did pretty well under the circumstances.
What would you like to have been?
Everything you hate.
Dang. Got bought as a child. Now he hates the man. Thatcher. Charles Kane.
I beg your pardon? If we could find out what he meant by his last words as he was dying.
That Rosebud, huh? Maybe.
So is Rosebud potentially a woman that he met earlier on? His true love that got away, and maybe she has a kid with him? I have no idea.
Thatcher never did figure him out. Sometimes even I couldn't.
Did he want power?
You know who you ought to see?
Like, obviously everyone here is,
Mr.
it's like greed. They're all going for
Mr.
greed,
Kane's
power.
closest friend. They went to school together.
Harvard, wasn't it?
Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Cornell,
Go to Harvard.
Switzerland. He was thrown out of a lot of colleges.
Building.
You're getting paid, mister, for opinions or for home?
Hey, mister, I didn't ask for your opinion here.
After you, Mr. Kane. Mr. Carter, I'm going to live right here in your office as long as I have to, and
He's gonna live at the newspaper?
we changed around here. The news goes on for 24 hours a day.
Excuse me.
That's right, Mr. Carter.
Excuse me? Miss Kane, it's impossible. We on that cartoon.
Wait a minute. Is this the plot of Anchorman? Anchorman 2 trying to do a 24-hour news cycle?
I'm still hungry.
But now with the 24-hour newspaper?
About a Mrs. Harris
What?
in Brooklyn who was missing.
If we were interested in that kind of thing, Mr. Kane, we could fill the paper twice over.
Again, wow, this is, I don't want to say fake news, but this is definitely like toying with the news cycle and making it more interesting and exciting for people to grasp onto.
We'll have him arrested.
Weird.
Have him tell Mr. Silverstone. Signed.
So are they playing with lighting in here where if someone's face isn't shown, they're definitely doing something a little sketch or whatever, but now it's shown, or is it just artistical?
Box on the front page.
My declaration of principles.
Well, 6 years ago, I looked at a picture of the world's greatest newspaper men. I felt like a kid in front of a candy store. Well, tonight, 6 years later, I got my candy. All of it. Welcome to the Inquirer. Make up an extra copy of that picture and send it to the Chronicle, will you, please?
Pictures and statues in Europe you haven't bought yet.
You can't blame me, Mr. Bernstein. They've been making statues for 2,000 years. And I've only been buying for 5. I promise you, Mr. Burns.
This guy's just like a playboy millionaire swinging around doing his thing.
Promises.
Oh god, this is so I mean, in the 40s or no, the 1929, this was very like risque, but this is very pedestrian today.
Sure, they're just like anybody else. They got work to do, they do it. Only they happen to be the best men in the business.
Interesting. I think something, some backstabbing is gonna go on.
The same thing. Welcome home, Mr. Kane, from 467 employees of the New York Enquirer.
They got him a big trophy?
Mr. Kane, on behalf of all the employees of the Enquirer...
Mr. Bernstein, thank you very much, everybody. I'm sorry. I can't accept it. No. Goodbye.
Say, he was in an awful hurry. Hey, everybody, looky out here.
Oh, yeah, he does have a girlfriend.
Mr. Leland, Mr.
Or he's married.
Yes.
This announcement. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Monroe Norton announced the engagement of their daughter Emily Monroe Norton to Mr. Charles Foster Kane.
Boom, there he goes. He is engaged. He has a pretty lady. Going for a pretty lady that he got in Europe.
Miss Emily Norton was no rosebud.
It didn't end very well, did it?
It ended.
But not well.
And there was Susie. That ended.
Because he found out she was on Tinder, swiping other men.
Mr. Thompson, I was thinking.
Happens to the worst of us.
It's Rose to find out about.
Yes?
Ugh, that's too hot.
I can remember absolutely everything, young man. That's my curse. That's one of the greatest curses ever inflicted on the human race. I'm his old friend in this
Ain't that right, man? I lay awake at night and just think about that weird, awkward moment in first grade. Every night.
Maybe I wasn't his friend. Well, I never believed anything I saw in the Enquirer. Anything else? I can tell you about Emily. I went to dancing school with Emily. I was very graceful.
I was very graceful on the dance floor.
It was a marriage just like any other marriage.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it wasn't a good marriage then.
Charles, even newspapermen have to sleep.
Never.
I'll call Mr. Burns.
Not sleeping. The news never stops.
People will think.
What I tell them to.
Hey, they gonna think what I tell them to think. Wow. So in this, what, 3 minutes, they portrayed a marriage that just slowly deteriorates fairly well there.
That's why I did everything. That's why I went into politics.
Don't get married, people.
Seems we were.
Said if you wanted some hot water, could get you some. Hot water.
Hot water seems like a sexual innuendo, people.
You very much.
Oh,
You have got a toothache, haven't you?
I surely have.
Hey, why don't you try laughing at me?
I know, but you
Why don't you try laughing at me?
I want you to
Laughter's
listen
the
to me.
best medicine.
Look at me. Would you sing for me?
Oh, you wouldn't want to hear me sing.
Yes, I would.
Well,
But don't tell me your toothache is still bothering you.
Oh, no, that's all gone.
Ooh, the toothache is gone because of him. Now sing a song, baby. So wait, is this, tying back to the beginning with, like, caught in the love nest, is this the girl that he's kind of been cheating on or going to see over the years, I'm wondering? Huh.
With one purpose only, to point out and make public the dishonesty.
Oh, is this the, like,
the downright villainy of
the iconic scene with the giant poster behind him? Yep, there we go.
Complete control of the government of this state.
Oh, so he is definitely doing some radical politician work. He has a radical newspaper. He has definitely got a target on his head from a lot of people now. Plus, I'm wondering if these people know of his private life with this love nest, essentially.
If you wish, you may come with me.
Oh, dang. It's an episode of Cheaters. She got him.
No idea you had this flair for melodrama, Emily.
Oh, now she's gonna blackmail him.
Come right in, Mr. Kane.
Ooh, that's not good.
Charlie forced me to send your wife the letter. I didn't want it. He's been saying the most terrible.
Is that the Gettys guy?
Mrs. Kane.
Oh, Gettys!
I don't suppose anybody would introduce us. I'm Jim.
Oh! Dirty Jim Gettys. You.
Your husband's only trying to be funny, calling me one. I don't even know what a gentleman is.
Well,
See,
sir,
my idea of a gentleman.
Bing! That's the definition of gentleman.
Story about him and Miss Alexander, Mrs. Kane.
There isn't any story.
Shut up!
Yep, knew it.
Mr. Kane.
We got evidence that'll look bad in the headlines. Do you want me to give you the evidence, Mr. Kane?
Blackmailing them dirty politics.
Mr. Kane withdrew without.
Are you coming, Charles?
No, I'm staying here with her because she's nice. She's a nice lady.
I'm staying here.
Boom! Hell yeah, man.
I'm no cheap, crooked politician trying to save himself from the consequences of his crimes.
Oh, is he gonna attack him?
Dennis! I'm gonna send you to Sing Sing!
Yes.
Dirty politics. We're still alive, or actually alive in the 40s. Actually, this is what, 29? Oh, boom, there we go. Is this going to be the downfall of his essential empire, then?
And the church count is still to be heard from. I'm afraid we've got no choice.
Oh, no. Fraud at polls.
That one.
It's like history repeats itself. There's fraud at the polls in 2020. Just kidding, that's conspiracy. Don't listen to the news. So shoot a pickle, man. He lost. His whole empire's falling apart. I'm assuming his newspaper's falling apart. He's falling apart.
Hello, Jedediah.
I'm drunk.
Oh man, I've never related to a character more.
Well, you said yourself you were looking for someone to do dramatic criticism.
Criticism. Oh, hey, at least he married the girl. I like that, you know? So I wonder if it kind of almost seems like he left his empire behind just for the gal. Wow, builds an opera house, huh? No, look at the mustache, though. The no stash. Are we gonna get up there and there's gonna be a sniper? Like Mission Impossible with the flute? Oh no, she's stinky! El stinky singer!
Mr. Bernstein, that's Mr. Leland, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Kane. We're waiting for it.
Uh-oh. Did he leave? He skipped town?
Where is he?
Right in there, Mr. Kane. Mr. Kane.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Leland and Mr. Kane, they haven't spoken together for years.
He's drunk.
Close the door.
Oh, are they gonna forge his article or something?
Before, Mr. Kane.
The notice. What's he written?
Uh-oh.
Miss Susan Alexander, a pretty but hopelessly incompetent amateur.
That's not good.
Last night, opened the new Chicago Opera House.
What is it? What's it say? What's it say?
Overacting it is absolutely impossible to say anything except that in the opinion of this reviewer, it represents a new low.
Mr. Kane,
Get me a typewriter. I'm going to finish Mr. Leland's notice.
Ooh, yep. He's gonna make it good. Give her a good review. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs, people.
Hello, Mr. Leland.
Mr. Leland's in
Notice,
trouble.
Bernstein. I've got to finish my notice.
He's writing a bad notice, like you wanted it to be. That'll show you.
So he actually is gonna write a bad one. Uh-oh, is it gonna be so bad that it's gonna discredit him, though?
You're fired.
Yep. Fired that beach. Even though he was given a
knows that story, Mr. Leland.
full review of the opera.
5 years ago, he wrote from that place down there in the south. What's it called? Shangri-La, El Dorado, Sloppy Joe's. What is it?
Sloppy Joe's. Yeah, we're going down to Sloppy Joe's. We're gonna get some drinks and hang with the nice, pretty ladies down at Sloppy Joe's.
I just made...
Huh. Alright, so we got a bit of the backstory of the main character, Citizen Kane, or Mr. Kane, Charles Kane, his lover, his failed marriage, his politics, that people being dirty to him. But who is Rosebud? I still want to figure this out. Because I feel like there's something big missing here. Okay, are we cutting back to the same exact scene? Or is this opening night now? Oh, okay, so it's gonna be opening night and we're actually gonna hear and see how she performs. So it's from the opposite point of view. That's kind of cool. Man, this setup is really cool. The lighting is great. I don't like this lighting. Why does he look like Borat? Very nice. Very nice. Oh no, everyone is just not having it at all. Is this where he stands up and claps? No? Well, that's not good. Oh, he's just trying to take care of her.
I will not tell them to you again. You will continue with your singing.
Man, the lighting there. Whew!
I don't like this lighting.
She's taking drugs. Spoonful of, not sugar, but cough medicine.
That's when you've got to fight him.
Never give up, people. Keep pushing. Push it to the limit.
All right.
Now, Mr. Kane just feels like he's trying to help people's kind of dreams come true, almost like in this roundabout way. You know, always kind of supporting.
What are you doing?
Even though he did cheat on his first wife.
Bulldog's just gone to press.
Well, hooray for the bulldog.
Jesus Christ, that is a huge fireplace.
11:30. Go to New York. I'm tired of being a hostess. I want to have fun. Please, Charlie.
Please, Charlie. Oh,
Charlie.
This is riveting cinema, people. Someone putting a puzzle together in a nice little fade montage. Good old hog roast. Yum, yum, yum. The thing is, there's only like 10 minutes of the movie left. Is this where he's gonna die? He definitely looks old as hell.
In a tent, darling. You want it home.
Does she murder him?
Whatever I do because I love you.
You don't love me. You want me to love you. Whatever you want, just name it and it's yours. But you gotta love me.
Whoa! I did not expect that to
Tell
happen.
me you're sorry.
No, not gonna do it.
I'm not sorry.
That is not good. That's setting up some bad blood right there.
Packed your bag, you sent for the car.
Left you? Of course they'll hear.
Hmm.
I'm not saying goodbye, except to you.
Does he die because of a broken heart?
Goodbye, Charlie.
Because she's leaving him. Money cannot buy you happiness.
From now on, everything will be exactly the way you want it to be. Not the way I think you want it, but your way.
Only took him like 40 years.
Mustn't go.
Maybe not 40 years. But several
You
years.
can't do this to me.
Bye-bye. Oh, maybe he kills himself.
Rosebud?
Come on, where's Rosebud? Give us the reveal.
I tell you about Rosebud.
He knows about it.
How much is it worth to you?
All the money.
$1,000?
All of it. I need it.
Like the time his wife left him.
What the f? Why is there just a Toucan Sam right there out of nowhere? Jeez, I did not prep for that. Throw the other one. Throw it. One more. High score. Come on, rip it off. Rip it off. I'm loving this. This is just a man just getting his frustrations out. Oh, wait a minute. Is that his mother? Does this remind of his mom? Wait a minute. Whoa, that's a creepy shot.
And that's what you know about Rosebud?
Yeah. I heard him say it that other time, too. He just said, Rosebud.
I don't think any word can explain a man's life. No, I guess Rosebud is just a piece in a jigsaw puzzle. Missing piece.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Buddy.
Dirty movie. Don't you do it. Tell me what Rosebud is. Tell me. There's his bed frame from earlier. Basically all of the items from his life. Newspapers. It's the sled.
Throw that junk.
Wait a minute. Is it? Oh, wow. I would have never guessed, but I'm glad we figured it out. Rosebud. Oh, it's gonna end the way it started. Oh, you dirty movie. You can watch it backwards, you can watch it forward. It's Tenet. It's 1941's Tenet. The end.
Yes.
I can't feel my leg. I've been sitting on my leg too long.
To run a newspaper.
My leg. Okay, so Orson Welles. Wow. All right, let's stop this beach. So yeah, that's Citizen Kane. 1941's apparently a masterpiece. You know, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone loves it. You know, Rosebud, everything like that. I was a little bit shocked by the Rosebud reveal at the end, but it does kind of tie in with, you know, kind of where he came from, the beginning of the film, his mother and everything like that. I probably have that wrong. I don't know. That's my interpretation of it. But as for a movie, man, I did not know that Orson Welles directed it, co-wrote it, starred in it, all of that stuff. So that guy's killing it because I thought he was great in it. But also, The acting, all of that, you know, for years and years and years ago was awesome. But I think the lighting and the way that they played with certain things, because it's all black and white in this film, is wild. I can definitely see why everyone loves this film. It is quote unquote a masterpiece. Like, this is awesome, especially for, you know, literally almost what, 20 years from now, 80 years old. This film is insane. Obviously I watched this because Mank on Netflix is coming out. It's kind of a behind the scenes, or I guess the making of this movie. Citizen Kane, very much agree with everyone. This movie is phenomenal. It's awesome. Rosebud, all of that stuff. But what did you think of Citizen Kane? Have you seen it before? Do you love cinema like myself and go back and watch these older movies? Also, what did you think of this reaction? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like the comedic elements that we kind of pumped in here at JBuck Studios? I want to know in the comments down below. But thank you so much for watching. Obviously, like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel. There's more videos over there, you know, right there, and then right over there, you know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. I'm working on more of these first watch and reaction videos. If you want to see one or a certain franchise, let me know in the comments. There's a handful that I'm working on right now, so I'm curious what other stuff you want to see. Anyways, though, yes, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.